So, I'm driving around the area that I spent my 20s, I guess. I was an EMT working on the ambulance here in Lowell. And I lived here in Lowell. I lived on Westford Street, which was actually featured in a documentary, the HBO documentary, Lost Lives in Lowell, High on Crack Street, or I guess it was High on Crack Street, Lost Lives in Lowell. And, I was doing a lot of thinking about, this area, and just, I actually, felt really comfortable here. And I always liked living here, but it's not the greatest of areas, and it's actually gotten a lot better since, obviously Lost Lives in Lowell, the Crank special or whatever it was. But, there is a lot of great architecture here. A lot of these houses are really nice. Unfortunately, they're right next to each other, and, there are places like Charlie's Angels there that, little... but there is some really nice architecture. Like, look at this house right here. I mean, just pretty cool with the spire and everything. But this is Westford Street, and I lived right past the square down here. This used to be a Cumberland Farms. It's now a Country Farms. It's pretty famous old donut place here, the Donut Shack. Really kind of cool. It looks like it's still open. It was open when I was, driving around here on a regular basis in the ambulance. But pretty cool stuff. The fact that it's been here forever, or at least it seems like it's been forever. I don't know. It's been here since I've known it. But, having grown up in Billerica, I always knew Lowell, and always, had driven around Lowell, and actually had some exploits in Lowell, early adolescent exploits out here. But it wasn't until my mid-20s that I actually came to live here. I'd gotten divorced and got out of the service, and one of my first jobs out of the service was EMS, because I had had familiarity with it in the service. So, and I worked as an EMT for Patriot and Trinity for a little while, and, never made more than $8 an hour doing it, which was a real shame. But it was, the most rewarding job that I've had in a long time, civilian job that I've had in a long time, but obviously the pay wasn't that great. So, but and I actually had a chance to meet a lot of the people that lived around here. And there are a lot of elderly people that live in these houses and these apartments that have lived here forever. While everything has changed around them. You might see right over there. You see the wood on the window. But and they still exist, and they just live here in their own little world, and don't get out much. Because obviously you can see it's very dangerous driving right now. Walking. There are no sidewalks at all. Everything is all snow covered at this point. But I wouldn't think it would be very safe to walk around here in the middle of the middle of the night if you were just lollygagging down the street walking. I think that'd probably be not the safest move. But during the daytime, I think it's fine. This is we're entering the square here. On the left, you're going to notice Captain John's, which is a real dive. Let's see. And let's see. Coming down here, the Highland Tap is right here on the right. It's actually closed, but that used to be an Irish landmark in the middle of this square. We're coming up on the house that I used to live in, which was the brown house that you see right there. I used to live first on the second floor, and then on the third floor. Pretty cool apartment overall, but not the greatest of locations on the planet. And it was pretty cool, actually. It had a couple of back porches up there, and but there was always interesting things happening in this neighborhood, and you know, by interesting I don't mean interesting. I mean interesting to watch through the door, you know, through the window upstairs, but you know, kind of some unsavory stuff. But yeah, so, but I really enjoyed living in Lowell, and you know, that's it. That's my tour. So thanks for looking, and thanks for coming with me. Bye.